So when I first started in real estate, I tended to overcomplicate and overthink everything.
Yeah, you and everybody else that gets going in real estate. So I will say real estate is simple, not easy. There are no secrets in this business, and it takes a lot of consistent effort and coming up against rejection. So what I did to make it easy for everyone that I coach is created a 3-step framework that I personally use to gross over $1 million every year in sales commissions. So step 1 is become exceptional at 3 sources of business. Step 2 is have 20 real estate voice-to-voice conversations every day. And step 3 is communicate with everybody you know in your database 3 times a month. And then simple,
but not easy.
Not easy.
So everyone always talks about what's their best deal. But Andres, you're an investor yourself. What has been your worst deal?
So many people think that the worst deal is one in which you lose a lot of money. Actually, the worst deal that I was a part of was a deal that took 3 years to execute that should have been done in 1.5 years or less. And so even though I made money, I lost the opportunity to make more money by being able to reinvest the funds that were tied up in that deal for so long into the next opportunity.
In sports, professional athletes have coaches and mentors. In real estate, we should have coaches and mentors as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So coaching gets you where you want to go further and faster. We both know and have experienced proximity is power. So being around people doing a lot of deals and operating at a high level is very important. So we'd love for you to come see us on a Monday, test out a group coaching session, and my treat.
Marissa and I met at a real estate networking group over 10 years ago. I think it was 2008.
Yes.
Relationships and connections in real estate are everything.
Yeah, they make it happen, big time.
Yeah, so who was the most important people or person in your life that helped you get started?
Yeah, so I mean, there's tons of them, guys, like on and on. But the one that sticks out the most is the guy that I interned for in college and ended up why I moved to Charlotte. And he really showed me how to run the business 4-minute mile. He took chance after chance on me and he made it happen for me.
That's nice.
Yep. What about you?
For me, it was my brother and my grandfather. I bought my first investment with my brother, and my grandfather believed enough in us that he lent us the money to do the first deal.
I love that.
So that changed my life.
Yeah.
And obviously those relationships are ongoing as well.
I think it's real estate and relationships changed both of our lives.
Yeah. So I've been a part of Marissa's coaching for about 1 year now. There's 3 things that you focus on a lot. Make it, keep it, invest it. Why is that so important to you?
So super important. So I find a lot of real estate agents are hyper focused on making the money from their sales, and they have no strategy or plan to keep it and invest it. And what I see is people have these high commissions and then nothing to show for it, and even worse, they're broke and they have to sell because they haven't created a plan. Let's talk about investment strategies. The Burr Model is my absolute favorite. So what does that stand for?
It stands for buy, renovate or build, rent, refinance, and repeat.
Yes, and our goal is everybody is buying 1 rental property for every year that you're in the business. That makes you black bat status. And when you do Burr correctly and execute flawlessly, you end up with no money in the deals and you keep rolling the same initial capital forward until you own as many properties as you want.
Many times in our life, we tend to focus too much on our careers or our financial life, and we tend to neglect the health of our minds, our bodies, and our souls.
Yeah.
And something happened to you. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So I was at the height of my sales career, making more money than I ever had. And then simultaneously, my marriage was falling apart. I got on the scale one day and it said 196.4. And that day, I remember I looked in the mirror and was like, what have you done? You have to change this. And then started just taking it a little bit easier on the business side of things and really focusing on the spirituality, the health, the wellness. And then I know we both share very much feeling guided and directed on our purpose and passions and career. So it's easier said than done to, pay attention to all aspects of your life.
Yeah.
Real estate is such a diverse vehicle. You can be in it for quick cash, long-term equity, or cash flow. Let's look at what your 5-year vision looks like. Create a plan that you can execute right now.